what follows in this story was not my fault. But anyway, it was one of those situations. I was against the window. I'm not gonna like make everybody get up so that where am I gonna go anyway? It's an airplane. So
to the bathroom.
Whatever. I just decided to judiciously release small bits at a time. And
small bits.
So anyway, long story short, at that particular moment, I might have been tired or something, but I didn't have the kind of muscle control that I hoped for.
And older.
And it came out in one very sort of
large bit,
one sort of gasping plume, and there was something about it, the quality or whatever. Anyway, long story short, the guy immediately behind me faints, and the flight attendants came up and they brought a tank of oxygen and they revived him, and he seemed very surprised by the whole thing, and he said it had never happened to him before, and his girlfriend tried to explain, but kind of politely to the flight attendants, like, somebody has gas, and they said, not hearing her properly over the drone of the engines, they said, no, ma'am, that's impossible. There's no way a gas leak would happen in the fuselage. All of the fuel is stored in the wings. And then, anyway, I fell asleep. I woke up. We were halfway across the country.
Pressure changed again.
I mean, I drive too fast, and I listen to the same 5 albums over and over and over again, and I sing along. I'm annoying, I know that. And you're gassy. You eat half a burrito and you get toxic. I mean, you know what? You can forget it.
More Chinese food, coincidentally.
This time I tried to be more careful. I failed again. Fainted again. They revived him again. And when we landed, everybody had to stay in their seats while paramedics got him off the flight.
Cass sits on a whoopee cushion. And I was like, I am sorry, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. We can't do that. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You know, I've just become a series regular on this show, and I'm going to put my foot down and make it count. And I was like, well, let's call Eric right now, because I'm not doing that. That is stupid.
Cass, this child is half demon and half human, but it's far more powerful than either. Other cultures call this hybrid Cambion or Katego. You know him as the Antichrist. That wasn't me.
Who put that there?
Anyway. We called Eric. Eric's like, you are going to sit on that fucking whoopee. And I did, and it was pretty funny in that final class. Like, I was wrong. It was funny.
Anyway. His girlfriend, when they came back, she whispered again, somebody has gas. Like, but really, like, dramatically, like, yeah, okay, I farted, big deal, stop fainting. And stop the woman sitting next to, and they said the same thing, the fuselage, the gas and the wings, and the woman sitting next to them yelled out, no, somebody has to go to the bathroom.
But now you can't get up and go to the bathroom and make it hard.
Obviously, at that point, now I'm feeling a little embarrassed, like being called out like that. So I just sort of played it cool at that point.
Cool?
Yeah.
What's cool at that point?
That's a good
my
one.
fart story.
Just make fart noises or something and let somebody else.
He's too busy relieving himself. Oh my God!
Gosh, it's still
My
in
eyes
here.
are watering. Oh, or a match?
29, take 3. A marker.
Somebody light a match. See, Mark? No, don't. We'll explode. I'm gonna throw up.
Yes. Hi, Misha. Hi. What is something recently that you've done that has embarrassed Vicky Wester Mason that you're especially proud of?
That's a great question. See, I think the kids might still be a little young to be embarrassed by me. They're not quite at the age where that embarrassment sets in. I think that can't be true. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm coming up blank on such an easy question. Oh yeah, that was a good example. Yeah, my accident after being so smug. I mean, Vicky is embarrassed by me all the time. She has this look that she does, which is just like, no. I don't know. I'm really struggling here. I'm sorry. I mean, I know that I've had moments of terrible embarrassment with Vicky around, but I think it's me that's embarrassed mostly. She's just ashamed, which is different. I've told this story before, so I won't tell it in full detail. But there was a time when I ate too much vegetarian Chinese food and then got on a long flight. And I decided to, it was a full flight and I was packed in the middle and I didn't want to get up and go to the back just to fart. And so I thought if I could just, parse it out a little bit at a time. But I guess whatever, the pressure and the cabin or something, I couldn't totally control the throttle. And it all came out at once. And the guy sitting behind me fainted. And then the flight attendants came, and they had, not a word of a lie, they had an oxygen tank. And they administered oxygen to him, and he came to, and his girlfriend said to the flight attendants, somebody has gas. And they said, man, that's impossible. All of the fuel is stored in the wings. None of it anywhere near the fuselage, so that's impossible. And the guy sort of, arrived, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and I farted again, and he fainted again. And they administered oxygen again, and she whispered again, and they said it's impossible again, and the woman sitting next to him said very loudly, no, somebody has to go to the bathroom. And that was pretty embarrassing, I would say. And the pain didn't stop because it was a coast-to-coast flight. When we landed in DC, everybody on the plane had to stay in their seats while paramedics took the guy off the plane against his protestations. He was like, I'm fine. It was just really bad. So yeah, that was embarrassing. But again, in that instance, Vicky was just ashamed. And there was a point where she made eye contact with me, and I knew that she knew. Thanks for asking.
Hi, I'm Margie. I'm from Arkansas, and it's funny that you just talked about the gag reels because that's my favorite special feature on the DVDs. And you always say, y'all both always say that you have more than enough footage for those. Would you ever consider like
Alex alone?
Would y'all ever consider putting all the footage together on a DVD and selling those and having?
Look, yes, they wouldn't have to ask us. We'd be like, please, please. The problem is
a lot of it would land us in jail.
Yeah. they would have to hire an entirely new editing team and facilities because that would take.
So we're here to announce today a Kickstarter fund.
Yes. Yeah, because it does take quite a lot of time. There's a lot of material to sift through, and you know the guys at the editing department, they do a fantastic job. But at the same time, they've got a show to produce and a show to edit. And so doing the gag reel is something they kind of do on the side when they have the time for it. To do one that extensive.
Yeah, on their own time, by the way. It's not part of their, they can't really bill hours, so they do, yeah. Same with shaving people, punting things. They're doing this on their own time because they love Supernatural and the SPN family, and it's a passion project for them. So kudos to them, all the kudos in the world.
Yeah, so when you do see those shaving people, punting thing videos that we put out, that's something that these guys do just for the love of the show, which is really cool. So thank you for supporting those and blasting those out even more.
And apparently, we both heard this. The gang that does shaving people, punting things has been reached. Has been like people from other networks have reached out to go like, hey, so y'all
do a trailer for our show?
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
But yeah, I guess the short answer is, and I think you and I have been vocal about this every now and again, I wish that every gag from all 14 seasons, 13 and a half, have been released. It's part of the reason I love this show. So fingers crossed that they start spending more time doing even more.
Although is showing just how ridiculous we are on set going to ruin the illusion of how serious some of the show is?
I don't know.
You guys having fun making
Is seeing you jump in my arms at a cat, a yellow fever. We played Jensen, Ackles, and Jared Padalecki.
That was a funny episode. I'm talking about like some of those really serious
You're my baby daddy. This night here so much. I think I made it better. This thing where dad says bungee, it hurts. It hurts, man.
Yes, but I'm saying it's some, especially when Alex or Misha are trying to deliver the serious
they try so hard.
subject monologue, and
y'all tell him.
I don't know. I mean, would it ruin the illusion? Yeah. If during one of these really emotional scenes between two characters, you now know that I had a fart machine taped to the bottom of the table.
That's right. I know about that. That was a good one.
Not joking, I did.
He's too busy relieving himself. Oh my god!
Gosh, it's still
my
in
eyes
here.
are watering.
Oh, for a match? 29, take 3. A marker.
Somebody light a match.
C marker?
No, don't. We'll explode. I'm gonna throw up.
I just walked by one of our crew and I was like, I need this tape at the bottom of the table immediately. Go. Boom. Mid-scene.
And I was like, God, was that me?
I mean, maybe you don't want to know that.
Yes,
Maybe
we do.
that breaks the illusion.
Yes, we do.
They're like, no, we know you guys are disgusting. We just want the evidence now. All right.
Thank you so much for your question.
More evidence. Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. You're awesome.